No.
No what?
No, thank you.
You don't want to be filmed today?
It's been a long day.
That was my Diet Coke.
Is the lid tight?
Yeah, I haven't even opened it yet.
Christ.
You drive,
It's
Les.
not even cold.
No, I know. It was cold an hour ago.
Bring the keys?
Yeah.
Sure.
It was cold an hour ago, Les. What was an hour ago?
6:30.
Yeah. It's now 7:30.
David.
Les was picking me up at 6:30.
David.
Anyway, we are on our way to storage again. I was there this morning. I was telling Les moving some stuff around. So the hope is tonight that we'll be able to switch bodies. You know,
Mine for yours?
I don't know. That's not a very good deal for me. So we're going to switch the 76 body, which we have in the back of the trailer, for the 73 body and chassis that we're going to try to bring back to Les's shop, so we can start working on that over the weekend, I hope. What are you saying shush for?
Is it still on?
Yeah.
Well, then no. I'm not going to tell you.
Some super secret or something?
We can't play background music, can we?
No.
Infringing.
I don't hear any background music. Is that in your head?
Booga baka booga boo.
All right, so we'll bring you back. Maybe there'll be some light left. I don't know. It could be dark within the half hour. But at least the trailer has lights.
Dave, I don't know if you realize, but the world's in lockdown right now.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been at home all day, and I have an emergency because I'm part of the essential world of projects, and I have to do gardening in a plant.
Well, the good thing is, if it does get dark, I won't lose Les tonight.
No, because I'm fluorescent.
That's right. So I learned a new term today. I'm supposed to ask you whether you know what it is.
Where'd you learn this term from?
From a guy named Steve.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Where?
Steve Denton, who you watched his video on fuel injection, on the PI injection on the TR6.
Where does he live?
I'm not sure exactly. I'm sure Steve will tell us. Anyway, he said to me today, it's Poet Day.
Poet Day?
Yeah, do you know what Poet Day is? Because he was working this morning on a 6 o'clock in the morning shift till 1 in the afternoon, and he says Poet Day. You don't know what that term is? You must have left too early, Les.
Is it like Hump Day?
No, Poet Day is apparently piss off early today because it's Saturday tomorrow.
Usually that's before a football game.
Well, that's what he told me, so I thought he told me to ask you if you knew what that was, because I had no clue.
Yeah, it's probably some Northern England term, but I've never heard of.
All right, I'll let you go.
It'll bottom a little bit, so you're gonna have to probably hold your end up at some point. Watch it doesn't slide to the right, Les.
Yeah, no. Dolly's awesome, eh? Dave? Oh! Ow, 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 my fingers. Got my edge. You don't fucking care, you kept going.
Don't swear. Move the start one.
Why, you filming me again?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Les is tired of being on his best behavior.
Hey? Day, Dave.
All right, so let's take the straps off before we put it in tight. Okay, so let's move the green one.
Nice, eh? Doesn't it, eh? Amazing, eh? Much fun. I'll take it. That's all there. Perfect.
So now we got to figure out about these jacks.
That's not what's happened. I didn't even try that. That just happened, Dave. What bloody heavier than you think?
I got the winch on
The
it.
truck with the fan blade. You know that red fan blade I took out of the other car?
Yeah.
And an alternator.
Are you going to steer this left? All right, 73 is in the trailer. We'll just get her strapped down. It's probably something, the full moon out tonight. Anyway, we'll get her strapped down and we'll get her back to Les's shop. We'll move the cars back in and we'll be on our way. All right, on our way back to Les's shop with the 73. We'll cover these guys back up for the second time today. All right, we're on our way shortly.
Want to walk it in?
Go ahead. I used to water ski like this on the Great Lakes, Dave. Barefoot.
Ah, yes! Knock the camera over again.
That was good, I didn't hardly move. Didn't touch it.
Best thing to have in a trailer for old guys.
Yeah, boy. Sure. Stop.
All right.
Out of it. You want to come back to us? So crank it.
Well, we'll do it once the door's shut.
No, no. Just crank it back a little bit. There we go. Probably good there, no? That's good there. Yeah, you got enough space at the front?
Yep.
Okay. Start to roll over again.
All right. So for those of you who've been asking about what the next phase of this project is, and for some of you who haven't seen the previous videos, so this is Les's 73 body tub that we're going to use to make his 76 look a little bit better. So this was a failed restoration project by the previous owner. I think it sat outside for a little bit of time as far as we know, but most of the body work has been done. The engine bay is the roughest part of it. We'll show you that afterwards, but for the most part the body work is done. It does need to be resanded down. We've got a little bit of rust coming through under the primer. It does not have a drivetrain in it. It does have a drive shaft and a differential, but doesn't have an engine or trans. And it does have some interior components like the seats, which we won't be using. And it does have some of the dash components. It's got a couple of gauges that we could probably have a look at. But things like the wiper switch might be handy to have, and some of the other switch gear, which is always a good thing. So we did go through a really brief look at this car in one of my previous videos if you want to go back and have a better look at it. But it seems to be in pretty good shape body-wise. There are a few issues, a few known issues, a few holes in there, here and there in the body tub that we'll look at in more detail probably tomorrow. I know there's a little hole over here, for example, in the inner fender that we need to address, but all in all, it doesn't look too bad. As far as the body is concerned, it's very, very straight. But again, we'll have a better look at the body probably at the beginning of the next video, which I'm hoping will probably be tomorrow. It depends on Les if we're going to get out here tomorrow or not. And generally what we'll do is we'll do the same thing as we did with the 76. It'll go up on stands right away, and we'll start the disassembly process. Obviously there's not much to take off of this car to get the body off. They've got to strip obviously the rest of the interior out, and the seats I don't even think are bolted in.
No glass.
No glass in the doors, so those are going to be okay. So yeah, I think looks like a pretty solid tub to work with, and we'll bring it back and we'll show you a bit more about it tomorrow. But anyway, there is the next segment in this series, I guess, is now working on the, which I was referring to as the gray car. So it's a 73 TR6 according to the COM number. It was a non-factory overdrive car for anybody that's interested. It was originally also a Carmine car, colored car, which is the same as the 76 that Les has, which is kind of odd. I believe the paint code on this was Carmine with a black interior. 11 is black, so Carmine with the black interior. Somewhere along its way, it changed to a tan interior. I'm not sure if that's tan or I can't remember the actual other name for the other. That's not, I don't think that's tan. There's a new tan, and there's also, I think it might be chestnut or something like that is the other interior color. And I think that might be chestnut, but I'm not 100% sure.
Shit
Do you know?
Shit brown.
We don't swear on my channel, Les. We're not allowed to say that word, according to my mother.
All right,
So-
dark brown.
Dark brown. All right, so we're going to call it a night. We'll upload this just so you can see what we're up to. And like I said, hopefully we'll get back out here tomorrow. Say goodnight, Les.
Night, night.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.